All right. So here's what you have on your paper. All I've done is I've just went ahead and traced. Do I have to trace the other one yet? I know some of you already did. I saw a lot of your trace paper. You had the whole picture traced, right? It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just asking you, do I have to? Because most of you probably did that first, right? You went ahead and did it on your trace paper, so you probably traced the whole thing. And then after you did it, you go, well, I didn't have to have that one. So I don't necessarily have to have all of it on there. So what this one's going to be, this portion of the video is going to be the first bullet that says translate, okay, triangle ABC. And if I read it wrong because I don't have it written in front of me, tell me. Triangle ABC in the direction of the line segment AD. Is that what it says?
No, V.
Huh? Oh, and V. So basically it's from A to D, but they call it V? Okay. So we're going to translate triangle ABC in direction of line segment V. All right? And so what I'm going to do when I do this, I'm going to do mine in red. So you'll see all the different moves as it goes forward. Okay? And so what I did is I did the line segment. I drew the line segment so I have length, and I went ahead and drew the triangle. And so all I'm going to do on translate is to what? Slide. Okay? Is to slide. All right? And so if I go in the direction, you notice that it has an arrow up here at the top showing that I'm going up and kind of at an angle. All right? And so therefore what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this point and I'm going to pull my trace paper up to that point. Just like that. Okay? And I'm going to make some holes because we learned this from, can't say her name, but she's right over here to my immediate left. And now I can draw my figure. What do I call that triangle now? All right, so name them for me, please, guys. So A prime is down here. B prime is up here. And C prime is right there. So let's talk about the ability to know that I did it right. How can I check that? Okay. Say what now? What? A and A? A and A prime. Now, I don't necessarily have to draw them, but translation carries with it what property? It carries with it congruency, so my triangles didn't change sides, right? What's the other thing? What's the other thing that it does? We talked about this yesterday when I did your cool down with you. How did we know that, I think her name was Pariah or whatever it was, or Lynn or whatever, I can't remember them all. How did we know the young lady or young man on that paper did their translation wrong? How did we know? If I connected the new vertices of A to A prime, B to B prime, and C to C prime, I had to have some parallel lines. If those weren't parallel, then I moved one of the points wrong. Okay? I moved one of the points wrong. You don't necessarily have to draw them, but I could check that. Here's connecting A to A prime. There's connecting B to B prime. Does it run parallel to that? And here's connecting C to C prime. Does it run parallel to that? Now, we also have some kind of grid paper here, right? Notice that this line right here covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles. So this one covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles. So I have some comparisons there that I can make sure that I did it right. Everybody okay with that? All right, so what I want you to do now is I want you to fix your translation, or you should feel good about helping somebody else besides you that needs it, or you should get validation that yours is correct. We'll do the next step in just a second. Okay?